Hey, what's up guys, Canon have officially announced their two latest lenses to add to their RF lens lineup. The first one being the RF 24mm f1.8, which is looking really promising, and also a budget zoom beginner wide angle lens, the 15 to 30mm f4.5 to 6.3. So as you can see here, it says Canon officially announces the RF 24mm f1.8 macro, IS, STM, and RF 15 to 35mm, the RF 50 to 15, the RF 30, oh my god I can't say it, the RF 15 to 30mm f4.5 to 6.3 IS and STM. And then scroll down here, there's a little video of them introducing it, but we'll actually get to the text down here. Like today, the launch of two new RF lenses. The lenses are both high value, compact and lightweight wide angle additions to the RF mount family and pair perfectly with the complete lineup of the EOS R cameras, including the newly announced Canon EOS R10 and R7 cameras. The Canon RF 24 f1.8 lens is a large diameter wide angle fixed focal length lens designed for capturing bright and clear images with beautiful bokeh and macro capabilities to get even closer. Both features not possible with a standard kit lens. And it also says, this person, Will, who's a wedding and portrait photographer, says, I love this lens, it helps you give the feeling you are right there in the action and the focal length really directs your eye to the center of the frame. And then thanks to the wide angle view of a built-in STM motor that tracks focus with natural movement, the RF 24mm lens is optimized for video use, particularly vlogging and other social media uses. And then it says pre-order here for $599, which I'm guessing it's about £550. So I think it's a little bit more than the 35mm f1.8. I think that was about £518 when I bought that, so it's a little bit more than that. Obviously it's a wider angle, it's very similar. Obviously I think by these images here it does look pretty much the exact same as the 35mm. It's just got a 24 number on it as well. It's got a macro mode and image stabilization. It looks the exact same as it, everything like that. So it's basically the 35mm lens, what I have and probably a lot of you have, but instead it being 24mm. So, and then obviously there's some pictures here of the actual 15 to 35 as well. This looks very similar to the 24 to 105 f4 to 7.1, like the design of it and everything. So this is more of a budget option if you actually want to go buy this lenses. So again, if you want to vlog and you want to get that nice wide angle lens, even for like real estate, to be honest, this could be a nice cheap option for real estate if you want to get this lens brand new. And then down here it says additional features of the RF 24mm lens includes a fast 1.8 maximum aperture for great control over depth of field and bokeh, low light shooting and recording video with fast and reliable autofocus, excellent image quality. Highlights include a UD, which is ultra light dispersion, so I don't know how to say that, and glass element, one aspheric element, and Canon SSC, which is super spectra coating to help minimize ghosting and flare. Minimum focus distance of approximately 5.5 inches or 0.14 meters. Close-up magnification of 0.5 times at minimum focus distance. Optical image stabilization up to 5.5 stops, or shake correction up to 6.5 stops of coordinated IS when paired with an EOS R series camera featuring in-body image stabilization like an R6, R3 and R5. Dedicated programmable control ring with click stop operation, equivalent to approximately the 38mm coverage when used on an APS-C camera. So when you actually use this lens, it'll be a 38mm on a R7 or R5. So if you have got an R7 or an R10 camera and you want a 35mm focal length, then this 24mm f1.8 is the closest you're going to get to a 35mm. Impressively compact and light at only 0.6 pounds and 270 grams, and then it's got 9 blades aperture for beautiful soft backgrounds. And then we're now getting onto the RF 15 to 30mm. And it says ultra wide angle zoom lens designed for a variety of image capturing moments such as dynamic landscapes and natural snapshots. Travel vlogger says a wide angle lens is her go-to. I've got options whether I'm standing super close to my subject or backing up to get a sense of the place I'm covered. Like the new RF 24mm, the lens has macro capabilities, so this has macro capabilities as well apparently. and it produces images with beautiful bokeh with added flexibility of zoom range. The RF 15 to 30mm is another excellent option for photographers looking to go beyond the standard zoom lens, and obviously it's not just photographers, you can also get some nice video out of this lens as well. So additional features of this as well, so that it's equivalent to a 24 to 48mm coverage when used with an APS-C camera, so like an R7 and R10, instead of it being a 15 to 30mm, it will be a 24 to 48. Excellent image quality, highlights include up to 2 UD glass elements, 1 aspheric element, and Canon SSC to help minimize gloss in the fair. The same optical image stabilization up to 5 stops, of shake correction up to 7 stops when coordinated IS when paired with an EOS R series camera featuring in-body body image stabilization. Equivalent to the approximately 24 to 48 coverage, which is literally what I just said up there, so they've obviously typed that twice. Minimum focus distance 11 inches to 0.28, which is nowhere near as close as the other one, so obviously the other lens has got better macro capabilities. Canon STM motor focus drive, especially suited with smooth quiet video AF, so it's going to be nice and quiet video, autofocus when you are videoing, and then impressively compact and light at about just under a pound and 390 grams. And then the price and availability, the RF 24mm lens and that one are both scheduled to be available in late August for an estimated retail price of $599, which I'm guessing, don't quote me on this, probably about £540. $599 here, as you can see, is £505, so it's actually the same price as the 35mm, which makes sense because it's basically the exact same build, design type, and the capabilities of it. The only difference really is a 24mm instead of a 35, so about the same price as that lens one I think it released as well. And then obviously the other lens, it said it was $549, so 549, it'll be £463, so it's very similar to the RF 24 to 105 f4 to 7.1, so it looks the same, it's just a different focal length really as well, and it's got image stabilization the same, so that's very similar to that budget lens, and it's coming in about the same price as well, so it kind of makes sense. So 2 new kind of cool options for photographers and videographers to choose from. 24mm probably looks the most interesting, but if you are actually looking for a budget vlogging or maybe real estate lens, the 15 to 30mm is actually looking quite nice at that price. So yeah, that can be a nice lens as well for beginners as well. I think it's a little bit better, or maybe it's similar to the kit lens. So anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. You might like these 4 other videos that I've actually done on news videos coming up very soon, like Canon lenses and Canon cameras. So if you are interested, why not hit one of them videos just to give them a watch, because it does help me out and it might interest you and actually help you out as well. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See you later.